Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Gabe here. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about how important it is to really claim yourself and explore along your journey. So, as some of you can probably tell, I am a trans man, and I um, didn't start my journey even knowing that I was trans. And some of you guys who have watched the Transcending with Gabe videos, you're going to be like, I know this story, so you can skip it if you'd like. But, I started the journey with a false twin flame, thinking that I was a woman. And, as I persisted and healed blocks and went deeper, it was eventually revealed to me that I was, in fact, created as a man, a divine masculine. And, um, I just want to say how important that was for me on this journey to being with my twin flame. So, I think some people have the false idea that, you can be a mix of both, like feminine and masculine. And that's not the case. God created you 100% masculine or 100% feminine. And while you can try to wear the other polarity and his energy in that energy as a mask, it's not actually real. It's not actually yours. You're taking it from your union, but it's just an illusion. You can't actually hold any feminine energy if you're a masculine. You can just kind of choose to be born in a feminine body and kind of hide. But you, at the core, are always going to be masculine, and vice versa. If you are a feminine and a masculine body, you're always going to be feminine, no matter what you do, even if you are really good at hiding it. But it's really important, if you guys are out, if some of you are out there questioning your polarity, to really find the truth for yourself. And you can explore one way or another. But it's really important that when you come into your union, that you ground into the polarity that you are. Because something that was shared with me, that I found to be very true, is that, especially for my case, I was trying so hard to hide and be a woman for a really long time. I was and even now I'm still working through fully letting go of that persona that I was trying to hide under, because I'm still working through upsets with masculinity, being angry at my father upsets. And I've come a long way since last year when I came out. But it's been a process, and I'm sure I'll continue to go deeper, because I've realized that I don't know how I thought I was a woman ever, because female emotions and the way actual divine feminines think, I've never been that. And so it makes a lot of sense to me now why I never really clicked with female friends. We were friends, but we were surface level friends. But it's really important that you heal and you ground into your polarity, because again, in my particular union, I was still kind of holding on to that a little bit. And when there's two competing divine feminine energies in the union, it makes the divine feminine in the union feel very unsafe, because the divine feminine wants her man there. The divine feminine wants to be protected, and that masculine energy is there to ground help ground the union and provide that protection energy, that masculine energy in the union. And so something that happened for me is we would continually, and I would slide into that old pattern, even unconsciously, because it'd been such a thing in my life for the past 30 years. I would slide into that unconsciously, and it would cause rifts in my union. It would cause Brianna to feel unsafe. It would cause me to be what's going on? And it was really just me healing through wanting to be mommy, wanting to hang on to being feminine. and not really understanding that how unsafe the feminine feels, because I never felt that. I've never had that like experience of actually being feminine. So it was like, what is happening? But now knowing that that is like what happens if you, don't really ground into your proper polarity. You have to, you know, claim it, be rooted in it, because the divine feminine is always going to come and try to like test her man. She's always gonna, you know, try to knock him out of his peace, try to push on him, push him to the edge of the energy, um, to see to see where like, what he can take, to sharpen him, to, see if like he crumbles, if she comes at him. And like, this is a new dynamic that I didn't know existed, quite honestly. I was like, what? Like, I learned about this. I was like, what? And, I was told to me, it's like, oh, you don't actually understand women. And it's true. I did not understand this dynamic at all, even though I was raised like as a woman. I didn't understand this, like, because it's something that's inherent in like the energy. The divine feminine does this unconsciously. Maybe if she's aware of it, she might try to do it consciously, but a lot of times it's unconscious that she tries to sharpen her man. She tries to push on her man to see if he's going to crumble, or if he's rooted into his peace. And, if you crumble, that's going to make the feminine feel really unsafe. And that doesn't mean, divine masculine, that like, your feminine might push you past your breaking point, and that means you're less of a man. That's not what that is at all. There's a balance here. There's a, you can only go as far as you can go at that moment, and it's okay. You're still being sharpened. But if you continually crumble, or you don't rise to the challenge that's being brought up to you, it's, it makes that space where it's like, okay, I can't feel safe here. This is how far I can go before I can feel safe, or before I feel unsafe. And if you don't have yourself grounded in your polarity, grounded in who you are, understanding what you are, that can make your union a little unstable. And for my union, we're like massively like balancing out our energies. I'm like stepping up into my masculine energy, showing up in that space, so that Brianna can like relax into her femininity. And it's been a process. Like, we can both feel it like physically in our bodies, of like, basically I had like this pain in my left side, and she was also having this pain in her left side, as like, it was kind of like, it was like a physical representation of like how the energy was like shifting. And I just remembered like feeling, it's like, oh, well, I can't draw from this side of my body. I can't draw from this like I felt like I used to, because I'm actually like need to live from like the right side of my body as like the masculine. And it's like it's not quite true that like the left side of my body is feminine. It's never been feminine. But it's recognizing that my whole body is masculine, and not trying to like tap into like feminine energy. But that physical representation is often how like I feel my upsets, and understand like the concepts of like, oh, okay, so this is some kind of issue I'm having with the feminine. Oh, and this is some kind of thing I'm moving through with my masculine. And as I've gone deeper into that, we've both been able to relax more. And there's still work to do. Like, we have clearly this upset was pretty like big for our union, if I manifested in a woman's body. But we're, moving forward each day and having compassion for ourselves. And that's something I would like I would like to convey, that you too, it's important to have, compassion for yourself. It's important to, know that, you're perfect for your twin flame, no matter what body you're in, no matter what polarity you are. You're perfect for your twin flame. And it's important to know that even if you're not 100%, like grounded, or 100%, confident in who you are yet, that's okay. but to be aware of this dynamic. And it's the sooner you ground yourself into your polarity, the sooner you claim yourself, the sooner you know yourself, the more clearly you can see yourself, the more you're going to be able to understand that dynamic with your twin flame, recognize them, and have a more harmonious union. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. If you'd like to work with me, I am a Twin Flames Universe Certified Ascension Coach. You can book your introductory session with me today at sacredtwinflameunion.com. And otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.